Good day to you all. You are welcome to Blenia's Tutorial College class. And the topic that we have here is Vectorial Mechanics. We have to find the angle between the vectors A equals to this and B equals to this. So to find the angle between two vectors, so we use the dot product where we have A dot B equals to the magnitude of vector A times the magnitude of vector B, then cos theta. So that theta is the angle between them. And going to the second question, we have to find the polar coordinate of the point. So we have the point minus 3, 4. To find the polar coordinates, we'll find the r, then we'll find the value of theta. So let's start with the first question. So solution. So let's go to the solution. So the first one I will have there is A equals to that's 5i plus 3j minus 2k. Then B equals to, we have vector B, that's minus I plus 4j plus k. Now the formula we have to use is A dot B equals to the absolute of vector A times the absolute of vector B cos theta. So it is this theta that we're looking for. And from here, if you make theta the subject of the equation, we're going to have theta equals to vector A dot B over the we're going to have cos inverse of vector A dot vector B over, we have the absolute of vector A, then absolute of vector B. So now let's start with the numerator, which is A dot B. So that's under scalar product. A dot B. So this one I have is A dot B. We'll multiply this and this together with two vectors. So I need to have 5i plus 3j, then we have minus 2k, then dot. The other one is minus I plus 4j plus k. So minus I plus 4j plus k. So now the next one will now be 5i times minus I. That will give us minus 5i squared. So I will multiply I, j will multiply j, then k will multiply k. So 3j times 4j, that will give us plus 12j squared. Minus 2k times plus k, that's minus 2k squared. So kindly note that I squared is equals to j squared is equals to k squared. That's equals to 1. So from here I need to have minus 5 into 1 plus 12 minus 2. So this one gives us minus 5 plus 12 minus 2. So we have minus 7. So minus 5 minus 2 gives us minus 7 plus 12. So minus 7 plus 12 will give us 5. So this one is equals to 5. So now A dot B is equals to 5. Now the next one is, we can go to the absolute of vector A, the magnitude. So we'll find the magnitude of vector A, and to obtain the magnitude of vector A, that will be square root of, then the vector A that we have here is 5i plus 3j minus 2k. Then I need to square each one of them. That will be 5i all squared plus 3j all squared plus minus 2k all squared. So now to find the magnitude of the vector, so you square it one after the other. You find the positive square root. So that will be square root of, this one gives us 25i squared plus 9j squared plus this one gives us 4k squared. So don't forget that I squared, j squared, and k squared are equals to 1. So we are going to have square root of, that will be 25 plus 9 plus 4. So by the time you sum it up, 25 plus 9, so that will give us 34 plus 4, that's square root of 38. So you can take it to decimal, you can leave it like that. So square root of 38. So as for the square root of 38, we're going to have, that's 6 points. So that's 6.16, then 44. So that's the magnitude of vector A. Now the next one is to find the magnitude of vector B, which is equal to square root of, here we have negative I, you square it, plus 4j, you square it, plus k in bracket, you square it. So this negative side the negative sign cannot affect what we have under the square root. So that will be square root of, this one give us 1 plus this one give us 16 plus this one give us 1. That's square root of 18. So now we can also take that one to decimal. So don't forget that square root of minus I will give us I squared. So by the time you square you find the square, then 4j raised power 2, that will give us 16j squared. Then k raised power 2, that will give us k squared. And don't forget that I squared, j squared, and k squared are equals to 1. So this one give us square root of 18, and square root of 18 will actually give us 4.24. So that's 4.2426. So now we'll now take everything to that formula so that we can obtain the angle, which is theta, the angle between the two vectors. Okay. So now that will be cos inverse of A dot B actually give us 5 the other time. Then the magnitude of vector A, that will give us the square root of 38, which is 6.1644 times. Then magnitude of vector B actually give us 18. Then square root of 18, that's 4.2426. That's 4.2426. So I need to have arctan of 5 over. So we have 6.1644 times 4.2426. So this one is 26.1531. Then we have cos inverse. That will be 5 over. So 5 divided by the answer. That's 0.1911. Oh, sorry, 12. And what I need to do here next is I need to press shift, then cos 0.1912. So that will give us 78. So that's 78.978 degree. Or we can actually approximate this one to 79 degree. So it depends on the option. So this is the value of theta. Theta equals to 78.978 degree, which can also be approximated to 79 degree. So now let's go to question 2. And the question 2 that we have here is we have to find the polar coordinate of the point -3, 4. So now question 2, the point is -3 and 4. So from here, that means the value of x is equal to -3, then the value of y is equal to 4. So from here, if you have to find the polar coordinate, that means the Cartesian coordinate has been given. So this is the Cartesian coordinate. So this one is x and the other one is y. And under polar coordinates, we'll find the value of r and theta. And the value of r is equal to square root of, that's s squared plus y squared. And the value of theta is equal to arctan of y over x. So we will only obtain the value of r and the value of theta. So, and the value of r is equal to square root of, the value of x is -3, we'll square this, plus 4 raised to the power of 2. So which is equal to -3 raised to the power 2, that's -3 times -3, that will give us 9. Then 4 raised to the power 2, that's 4 times 4, that will give us 16. So I need to have square root of 25. 9 plus 16, that's 25. And square root of 25 is 5. So that means the value of r is equal to 5. And again, we're going to find the value of theta. To find the value of theta, that's the arctan of, the value of y is, that's 4 over -3. So we need to have, this implies that arctan of this, so 4 over -3. So 4 divided by 3. So that will give us 1 point. So this one is minus 1.3333. So we'll press shift. So shift, then we'll press tan, then minus 1.333. So that means the value of theta is equals to 53.130. So from here we have the tan inverse. So let's cross check again. Tan inverse of minus 1.333. That's minus, so this one is negative. So minus 53. So minus 53.123 degree. So that's the value of theta. So under polar coordinates, the value of r is equal to this. Then we have the value of theta. That's tan inverse of y over x. So here we have x and y as been given. So kindly like this video, share and follow for more.